All right, coming up next weekend, between Jussier Formiga and Ben 10 Win. Well, when we talk about sound defensive fighters, that conversation oftentimes begins with Dominic Cruz, but I'm going to enter this guy in the discussion because he sticks and moves with the best of them, gets the head off the center line, uses footwork and movement and defense to set up his own offense, and he stays so relaxed in there, Joe, because his defense is that sound and uses that defensive movement to create offensive angles. Very, very smart, sound defensive fighter who uses that to his advantage and figures to do that again tonight.
This guy has devastating choking techniques. If he can get a hold of your neck, he can close it off like very few in the world.
All right, here's the Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu black belt, Jussier Formiga, training for a long time under Andre Pederneiras at Nova União. Outstanding Jiu-Jitsu game. We've really seen his striking improve, though, in his time on the UFC roster. We'll see how Formiga approaches this challenge tonight, Joe.
This guy has extremely unusual kicking speed. His technique is outstanding, and there is no wind-up to his movement.
And now our tail of the tape for this flyweight tilt. Formiga is 3 years his senior. He will have a 2-inch reach advantage. And with the official introductions, here is the veteran voice of the Octagon, Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC flyweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, a kickboxer holding a professional record of 17 wins, 8 losses. He stands 5 feet 5 inches tall, weighing in at 125 pounds. Fighting out of Brisbane, Australia, Ben 10 U.S. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, a jiu-jitsu fighter holding a professional record of 22 wins, 5 losses. He stands 5 feet 5 inches tall, weighing in at 125 pounds. Fighting out of the tall Brazil, Jussier Formiga! And when the action begins, our referee in charge, Mario Yamasaki.
Mario Yamasaki, third man in the octagon for this one.
Let's go, come on!
Nearly swallowed the haymaker.
Formiga gets caught with that punch. Got to shore up the defense here. Oh, a lot of volume here. Good series of strikes there. Yep, not a ton behind it, but it landed.
Oh, look at this. Who saw that coming? This could be it right here. Big body shot. Body. Oh, very nice.
That one certainly found the target. Well, he absorbs a kick to the head here, left it wide open. He's got to not move into that power shot. Let's see if he can adjust. Trademark inside leg kick there by Win.
Oh, and he goes up top of the kick.
3 minutes remain in the round. Lands a strike there. Looked like it did stun him a little bit.
This could be it. This fight is dangerously close to being stopped. He got the choke for the tap.
During fight week, he's been working dutifully on his submission game, and he was going to look for an opening here tonight. Safe to say he found one. Near perfect setup on the choke. It was sunk in deep, and his opponent had no choice but to tap out or go to sleep.
And here's the end of the fight. And here it is again, absolutely perfectly executed. And let's watch it here one more time. Deep submission and the tap.
So a seminal moment for him here tonight, Joe Rogan, as he gets the win by way of submission. Certainly one of the bigger wins of his career, and as big a statement as he could have made here tonight.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Mario Yamasaki has called a stop to this contest at 3 minutes, 19 seconds of the very first round. Declaring the winner by tap out,
So there he is, your winner by way of submission, and candidly, Joe, I'm not sure this night could have gone any better. He did have some doubters coming in. He said, I got to mute those naysayers, and they're not going to keep quiet unless I can actually get this guy out of there. So mission accomplished. No judges necessary tonight. He gets the submission, and now all that's left is to celebrate with his coaches and training partners. What a moment for this oncoming fighter here tonight.
You have to eat the dream. You have to sleep the dream. You have to...
Coming up next, it's a flyweight showdown between John Moraga and Dustin Ortiz. Well, Franklin, Tennessee is on the UFC map courtesy of this man, Dustin Ortiz. He has improved tremendously over the course of his UFC career and draws high praise, Joe, for his work ethic. This is one of the harder working guys we have at 125 pounds.
This guy has incredible takedowns. The speed in which he delivers them and the power in which he executes them are world class.
So we get another look tonight at the former flyweight title challenger, John Moraga. Fought Demetrius Johnson for the belt back in 2013. And Joe still has visions of getting back to the top of the heat. The submission victories have been there for Moraga thus far. Certainly you know about the wrestling background. We'll see how he approaches this challenge here and now tonight under the light.
Fast kicking speed and ridiculous leg dexterity. If you are close enough for him to kick you, you've got a real problem on your hands.
Our tale of the tape for this flyweight fight. Moraga is 4 years his senior. The rest is nearly identical. Here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC flyweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. This man is a mixed martial artist, holding a professional record of 19 wins, 7 losses. He stands 5 feet 5 inches tall, weighing in at 125 pounds. Fighting out of Franklin, Tennessee, Dustin Ortiz. And now here's his opponent, fighting out of the red corner. This man is a wrestler, holding a professional record of 19 wins, 7 losses. He stands 5 feet 6 inches tall, weighing in at 125 pounds. Fighting out of Phoenix, Arizona, John Moraga. And when the action begins, our referee in charge, Ian Levine.
The veteran Yves Levine draws the assignment here. We go. Well, largely in the UFC, John Moraga has won the fights that he is supposed to win. When he's been favored, he's come through.
Nice.
All right, first round is underway. You better watch out for the overhands. They will come early, they will come often here tonight. And even when you do your homework, it doesn't mean you can stop it. We'll see if he can get off to a good start here tonight. Well, he's staying pretty effective here, fighting off of his back. Nice strike landed there by the bottom by Moraga.
He's got the mounted crucifix. This is dangerous. Excellent movement and transition. He's looking to pass. He's doing a great job of moving and transitioning here on the ground. He lands a huge elbow to the head. Beautiful body shot there, too. Nice sweep. Now he's in half guard.
And really starting to make these shots count.
Let's see if he can pass that half guard. Into full guard here. He's looking to take the back. Excellent movement on the ground here. Always trying to better his position. Postures up here. Back to full guard. He's now back to half guard. Huge elbow lands to the head. Nice.
Well, he left his head open there, Joe, and he got cracked with that jab. He was almost moving into it. So let's see if he can switch up the footwork here, Joe, and make the requisite adjustments.
Attempts a big hook to the head, but misses. That one hurt. Huge kick, misses.
Ortiz gets caught with that punch. He's treading water now. Got to find a way to move those feet. 45 seconds remain in the round. Moraga's cut is only getting worse here, Joe. Man, is that thing bleeding. First takedown attempt is there.
Now he's in guard.
Oh, nice job here staying busy off of his back. Nice offense from the bottom.
Oh, good left hand.
Oh, nice work from the bottom. Tags him with the punch. Round two next. All right, that's the end of 5 minutes. That's the end of the round. You see the cut on his lip, and that thing is only getting worse. Pretty nasty gash at this point in time. You know he's going to need some sutures after the fact. The focus right now, though, keeping his head in the game. Don't think about the cut. You got to think about getting your offense going and shoring up that defense to prevent that cut from getting any worse.
And here we see excellent timing with this trip.
Take a seat, deep breath. It's okay. You lost that round, but I need you to go out there and fight those takedowns this round. I do not want...
Brittany Palmer is in the building. All right, round two.
Nice.
Well-placed kick there by Ortiz. Ooh, and he caught the kick. Going orthodox now. Well, he's landed some excellent shots in this fight tonight, but more often than not, it has been one and done. So the emphasis now moving forward, combinations. Throw your punches in bunches and really try out of it. By leaning right into his opponent's range, let's see if he can make some adjustments here. Oh, able to slam him down to the ground. Well done.
He's posturing up here.
And busy as he looks to improve position here.
He's in full guard.
Under 3 minutes now remain in round two. Well, not ideal to spend this much time on the bottom, but you can't fault him for his activity. Landing strikes here from the bottom. Nice work by Moraga. Well, a really good second round for him thus far. After a somewhat lackluster first round, he has found the rhythm and found his striking range. Scary proposition for the opponent now here in round 2. Underhook here. Judo toss is good. Under 2 minutes now in round 2.
Moves to north-south. That bruise on his torso is getting bad. Working for the choke here, trying to get that arm underneath the back of the neck. He's got this choke sunk in. He's got it locked up. He wants to move his opponent's left arm out of the way. That's the arm that's defending. Once he gets that out of the way, then he can work the choke. Oh my God! Used excellent technique in getting that choke for the victory.
So yeah, it came down to tap out or go to sleep, and his opponent chose the former. The choke was clearly sunk in deep, perfect technique, and ultimately that is one of the bigger wins of his career. He gets it done by submission here tonight.
And here we can see it again. That's a real tight choke here. And finally, one more time, no choice but to tap.
So there he is, your winner by submission. That is a finish they will likely be talking about for some time. Big win, major statement made to the rest of this division.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Yves Levine is going to stop to this contest at 3 minutes, 58 seconds of round number 2. Declaring the winner by tap out, Dustin Ortiz.
Well, what a submission win for this oncoming force here tonight. I think he's going to be a problem for a lot of fighters in this division. Tonight, though, is all about the celebration after getting the finish that he so sought. Coming in here tonight, you see how happy his coaches are, his training partners. This is going to be a fun night for this team and one that they have richly deserved.
Always give a game every time she me. Shooting blanks, but you gotta hit the chart at least. Seen a lot of young MCs.
All right, coming up next, it is a flyweight title fight between Juicy A. Formiga and Dustin Ortiz. All right, so here he is, the Franklin, Tennessee native, Dustin Ortiz. He has really been at the elite level at 125 pounds since stepping foot inside the octagon, made his UFC debut against John Moraga all the way back in 2014. Some of the best conditioning in this flyweight division, figures to lean on that here tonight, Joe, in what is another big spot for Dustin Ortiz.
As he makes his way towards the cage, his preparation has been perfect. He is in fantastic shape, had an amazing camp, and he believes that he is in the perfect position to become the new champion of the world. As he steps into the octagon right now, he steps in with a champion's mindset.
So here he is, the UFC's reigning, defending, undisputed UFC flyweight champion, making the walk for another defense here tonight. And if he wants to be mentioned with some of this division's greats of all time, and really with some of the greats of all time, this is one he's got to have here tonight. As the title defenses start to pile up, you can be mentioned in the conversation with guys like Demetrius Johnson. So here we go, another title defense here at 125. We'll see how it goes for the reigning champion.
The champion headed to the cage right now is in the groove. He is in his prime right now. His training for this bout has been perfect. He believes he has a solid game plan, and he's ready to step in here and retain his title. He is well prepared for this contest.
All right, let's get you the tail of the tape for this flyweight championship fight. The American is 29. The Brazilian is 32. He will have a 2-inch reach advantage. All right, now for the particulars, here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. And when the action begins, our referee in charge, Mario Yamasaki. And This is the moment UFC fans around the world have been waiting for. Live from the MGM Grand Garden Arena in Las Vegas. It's time! 5 rounds for the UFC Flyweight Championship of the World. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. This man is a mixed martial artist holding a professional record of 19 wins, 7 losses. He stands 5 feet 5 inches tall, weighing in at 125 pounds. Fighting out of Franklin, Tennessee, presenting the challenger, Dustin Ortiz. And now introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner. This man is a jiu-jitsu fighter, holding a professional record of 22 wins, 5 losses. He stands 5 feet 5 inches tall, weighing in at 125 pounds. Fighting out of Natal, Brazil, presenting the reigning, defending, undisputed UFC Flyweight Champion of the World, Tretья.
For the championship bout, I want you guys to do a clean fight. Follow my orders at all times. Defend yourself at all times. Good luck tonight.
This is a fight that we have been looking forward to for a long time and is about to take place right now. I'm very excited.
Here you go. First round, you ready? You ready?
All right, here we go. At stake, the UFC Flyweight Championship of the World. Slip there to avoid the punch by Formiga.
Tagged him.
Body kick now by Ortiz. Unable to connect with the right.
Really missed with that right hand. This is a bit of a chess battle here.
Ortiz going for the takedown here, but he misses.
All right, let's go.
Man, Joe, he continues to leave that head open. His opponent's got to be salivating at this point in time. That jab has been there all night. You got to get that head off the center line. Kick to the body by Formiga.
That one hurt. It's very close here. Pressure on that arm. He might have to tap. That's it. That's it.
We'll do it.
It was a beautiful job setting up that submission, and once he got it, the fight was over.
Yeah, that is high-level stuff out of him there, Joe, to finish the submission. It's one thing to get the dominant position. It's another thing to close the show, and he certainly did that here tonight. That's a big one.
And here's the end. And here it is again, absolutely perfectly executed. And one more time, nice technique here on this submission.
So the celebration is on for the UFC Flyweight Champion of the World, your winner tonight by submission.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Mario Yamasaki has called a stop to this contest at 2 minutes, 5 seconds of the very first round. For the winner by submission, and still the undisputed UFC Flyweight Champion of the World, Tretья.
So how about that effort out of the undisputed UFC Flyweight Champion? He defends the belt successfully by way of submission here tonight. And what a moment there in the corner as they celebrate this latest victory. It is going to take a monumental effort to dethrone this champion at 125 pounds.